Spring Awards Ceremony. We begin with honoring our 8th grade band class with 8th grade certificates that'll look like this. We will start with an 8th grader who was in beginner percussion class, and that was Kashandon Hodges Williams. Next, from the intermediate class, 8th graders, Julia Baker, Tristan Bruton, Belle Edwards Galt, Isabel Flores, Shayla Jordan, Emily Marshall, Clay Porter, Bailey Powell, Mackenzie Reyes, James Seaman. From Symphonic Band, alphabetically, Ava Albritton, Sienna Antonio, Zachary Barker, Sydney Benoyer, Ileana Cabrera, Logan Campbell, Carly Carrillo, Alexi DeLima, Brandon Fee, Chase Francis, Carly Goodman, Kelsey Griffith, Caleb Haar, Carolyn Hinnant, Ashlyn Hollifield, Salome Idays Benton, Lily Jones, Andrew Justice, Brian Kemp, Aaron Lincoln, Alex Maney, Emily Marshall, Morgan Mills, Jackson Mitchell, Ronald Norton, Avery Odom, Alora Raven, Mackenzie Reyes, Harrison Rose, Jackson Rose, Seth Roy, Jeremiah Rudd Smith, Ryan Salgado, Mallory Schumann, Matthew Simmons, Zachary Skipper, John Scoltetti, Jack Summers, Kellen Tyree, Brock White, Nathaniel Willis, and Gabriella Wright. Thank you, 8th grade class. Now, each level band class awards. Time for that. Let's start with the jazz ensemble class. Before I do that, I just realized we have the Hobbs helpers to acknowledge. And each Hobbs helper will also be receiving a certificate. And it will have that they were a Hobbs helper for the 19 and 20 school year. These were people that came in every morning and just about every morning and helped out in the band room, set up for symphonic band and set up for jazz ensemble, set up the chairs, the stands, and they were absolute helpers every morning. The first one I'd like to acknowledge is an adult, and that is somebody that joined us after winter break, and that is Mrs. Destiny Corbin. Mrs. Corbin will be receiving a Hobbs Award to take with her. She and her husband are moving sometime this summer because of military orders. And thank you so much, Mrs. Corbin, for all that you did for our students, for our program, for the music library, for the band office. She did so much, and we really appreciate that after she left her job as a middle school band director in the Pensacola area, that she came to Hobbs to help us out. You were truly a Hobbs helper this semester. Now I'd like to acknowledge the Hobbs helper students, and hold your applause till we get through all of them. Our Hobbs helper students were Sienna Antonio, Bethany Powell, Tag Gilbride, David Malik, Cami Slonsky, Chase Francis, Ashlyn Hollifield, Carly Carrillo, Gabby Wright, and Andrew Snyder. Give them a hand for helping us out. Now on to each band level class, and we will start with the jazz ensemble. First award for jazz ensemble to be given is Outstanding Citizen for the class for the 20 school year, and that person is Mr. Jackson Rose. Next, Outstanding Improvement goes to 3 jazz ensemble members, and they are Avery Odom, Zach Barker, and Carly Goodman. And finally, from Jazz Ensemble, Most Outstanding Musician this year goes to Miss Sienna Antonio. Congratulations to all those jazz awardees. Next, from the beginner woodwind class, we go to the beginner woodwind class. We have a Distance Learner Award, and that award goes to Miss Macy Shepard. Next, Outstanding Improvement goes to Miss Amberlyn King. Outstanding Citizens, we have 2 this year from beginner woodwind class, go to Samantha Kuhn and Ashlyn Bagley. And the Most Outstanding Musician for the beginner woodwind class is Kennedy Gardner. Congratulations to those award recipients from woodwind class. Next is our beginner brass class. Most Outstanding Improvement goes to 3 individuals, and they are Sam Schumann, Cameron Pelletier, and Kendall Myers. Next, Distance Learner. And again, this was somebody who did an exceptional job when we had to start the distance learning. From this class, Mr. Kendall Myers. Outstanding Citizens, we have 2 from beginner brass class, and they are Trey Sanborn and Alana Miller. And from the beginner brass class, Most Outstanding Musician this year goes to Miss Samantha Jones. Now we move on to beginner percussion class. Beginner percussion class, Most Improved is Emma Lindsay. Distance Learner, someone that again did an outstanding job with what we had to do 4th quarter, goes to Cooper Dotson. Outstanding Citizen goes to Mr. Jackson Sanborn. And Most Outstanding Musician for this class, Miss Ava Pham. Now we move on to the intermediate class. Most Improved in intermediate class, we have actually 4 students deserving of that title, and they are Ashton Licklider, Bailey Powell, Addison Smith, and Sarah Trammell. Give them a hand. Outstanding Citizens in this class, we have 2, and they are Braxton Talley and Chase Sargent. and most outstanding musician for
James Smith.
And now we move on to the Symphonic Band Awards for 2020 school year. Outstanding improvement goes to Corinne Carmichael, Joseph Kutiag, Brandon Fee, Tag Gilbride, Janiyah Hughes, Hannah Rott, Jeremiah Rudd Smith, and Gabby Wright. Give them a hand. The Distance Learning Award for Symphonic Band goes to two people who really put everything into this fourth quarter distance learning. And from symphonic class, they are Skylar Thaxton and Jackson Rose. Most Outstanding Citizens goes to two students this year from symphonic class, and they are Ashlyn Hollifield and Caleb Haar. And Most Outstanding Musicians goes to three very deserving musicians, and they are Logan Campbell, Avery Odom, and Sienna Antonio. Sienna Antonio. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of the awardees tonight. And let's give them all from every class another hand. All award recipients from tonight, including all 8th grade certificates, please remember to pick up your awards in the band room on Thursday, May 28th, anytime between 6 and 8 p.m. We will have everything arranged for you to be able to pick up your items while practicing social distancing. Even from afar, I want to see you on the 28th, so please be there. Thanks for joining us for our virtual spring ceremony. We are about to also make this a spring concert by presenting next the From Now On project. Thank you so much to those of you who contributed recordings to make this virtual concert happen. From Now On has two reoccurring phrases in it. The first phrase is from now on. From now on, for me and many of you, now means appreciating everyday things in life more. I think many of us will be more mindful of being thankful of daily small blessings from now on. The second phrase you will hear is come back home. Come back home can mean coming back home to normalcy. Coming back home to school, as school can be a form of home for many of us. And coming back home can mean getting closer to family members, reuniting and healing broken relationships. I dedicate this From Now On project to all of my band students, but especially to the 8th grade class. You were robbed of so many things this spring: the Panama City Jazz performance and end-of-year trip, the Pensacola Jazz Festival, solo and ensemble festival performances, and our regular spring concert. Symphonic 8th graders, I had no idea that the last time we would perform together would be at our annual music performance assessment, at which you performed superbly. I dedicate the From Now On project to all of you. Thank you.